From vehicles boasting groundbreaking technology to limited edition autos commissioned for a single person, let's look at some of the most expensive cars on Earth. Number 10. Pagani HUAYRA Roadster. Developed as the successor to the Zonda, this slick mid-engine sports car is named for Wairatata, a wind god revered by the South American Quechua people. Italian manufacturers Pagani made just 100 of these futuristic-looking two-door vehicles originally in 2012. By 2015, they had sold every single one. Another version of this vehicle would go into production in 2017. This time, a roadster with a removable top, but it kept the 6-liter twin-turbocharged M158 V12 engine made by Mercedes-AMG, specifically for the HUAYRA. Again, only 100 were made and have already sold for a price of $2.4 million each. Number 9. Ferrari F60 America. In 2012, Ferrari debuted the F12 Berlinetta at the Geneva Motor Show to much acclaim, going on to win the 2013 International Engine of the Year award and the title of Supercar of the Year 2012 from the magazine Top Gear. But in 2014, Ferrari kicked it up a notch with the introduction of the F60 America, a limited edition version of the F12 made to celebrate 6 decades in the United States for the Italian sports car company. This unique styled sports car hosts a V12 engine along with a light, removable convertible top, an American-themed interior, a unique body design, and was limited to just 10 made in total. Much of the design also pays homage to Ferrari's history in the States, with the white stripe across the exterior, showing respect for Luigi Chinetti, the founder of Ferrari's North American racing team. The price tag for one of these rare vehicles is an astounding $2.5 million. Number 8. Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio. Making its debut at the 2013 Geneva Motor Show, this Italian sports car was designed in honor of car design firm Pininfarina's former chairman. Sergio Pininfarina was a famous automotive designer in his heyday, and in his later years became appointed as senator for life by Italian Prime Minister Carlo Azeglio Ciampi. For years, he, his father Battista, and their family would oversee many of Ferrari's designs, including the previously mentioned F12 Berlinetta. This particular car, though, would incorporate a nostalgic influence blended with modern design. The vehicle is a barchetta, which translates to little boat in Italian. These kinds of cars typically refer to convertible Italian-made sports cars, and the height of their popularity came and went in the 1940s and 50s, with models like the Ferrari 166mm and Ferrari 212 Inter. The Pininfarina Sergio sports a very unique, aerodynamic, and modern twist on these cars of old, though, and as such, can go from 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds with just a 4.5-liter V8 engine. 6 of these cars were built in total and sold to specially selected buyers for $3 million apiece. Number 7. Aston Martin Valkyrie. Collaborating in hopes of producing a race-ready, track-oriented vehicle that can double as a road car, Aston Martin teamed with Red Bull Racing to produce the Valkyrie. The team enlisted Red Bull Racing's Chief Technical Officer Adrian Newey, who's also known as the world's most successful Formula One designer, to assist in the Valkyrie's design. The resulting vehicle has since earned Aston Martin the honor of producing the fastest street-legal car in the world. The Valkyrie features a 6.5-liter V12 engine combined with an electric motor, making it a hybrid car to boot. These two combine to produce an 1,160 horsepower monster with an incredible 10,500 revolutions per minute. Its top speed eclipses 200 miles per hour, and the Valkyrie can go from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. The track version of the Aston Martin sports car can reach 250 miles per hour. However, only 25 of that version exist, whereas 150 of the original road version saw production. The car's exterior is equally as impressive as what lies under the hood, with a spacious, aerodynamic underfloor, fully carbon fiber parts, and gull-wing doors. These features accumulate to an asking price of $3.25 million before options and will begin to reach customers in 2019. Number 6. Bugatti Chiron Sport. The Chiron was developed as the heir apparent to the Veyron and features the same iconic carbon fiber body along with the predecessor's 8-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine. This new engine does feature some new updates though, boasting more power than before with a peak output of 1,479 horsepower at 6,700 revolutions per minute. The frightening power of the Chiron's engine is best exemplified by its ability to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.4 seconds. seconds. This sports car even set a world record when it hit a speed of 249 miles per hour in 32.6 seconds and required just 9.4 seconds to brake to a complete stop. Electronically, the vehicle is limited to a top speed of 261 miles per hour, as anything more, which manufacturers claim is possible, would be too much for the tires to handle. If that wasn't enough, Bugatti decided to release an even lighter version with more carbon fiber components in 2018 with the CHIRON Sport. Also featuring a modified steering wheel and a torque vectoring system, this new version sells for $400,000 more than the original at a price tag of $3.3 million. Number 5. McLaren P1LM. British auto manufacturer McLaren Automotive first unveiled the P1 at the Paris Motor Show in 2012. The sports car combined the power of a twin-turbocharged V8 engine with an electric motor as a hybrid vehicle, generating an output of 903 horsepower. Initially, 375 of these cars were produced in October of 2013, and by November, they had already sold. The last original P1 was produced in 2015, but around the same time as the 20th anniversary of McLaren's victory at 1995 24 Hours of Le Mans, giving cause to bring back the GTR name with a special edition P1 GTR. The popularity of this 58-unit model, especially with how many have been converted to road-legal specifications, prompted McLaren to create the P1LM in 2016 as a commission for Lansante Motorsport. This version of the vehicle required many interior and exterior alterations, but the resulting car was still plenty powerful. With a power output of 986 horsepower and a top speed of 214 miles per hour, the P1LM is a speed demon on the track and street alike. With only 5 of these made outside of the prototype, each one sold for $3.7 million. Number 4. Lamborghini Veneno. With the celebration of Lamborghini's 50th birthday came the release of the Veneno, with just 5 made, 3 of which for customers to commemorate the occasion. Named for one of the strongest and most aggressive fighting bulls ever, as the Italian auto company explained, this sports car marked a deviation from the status quo at Lamborghini with its design alone. The Veneno was inspired by the design of racing cars along with the company's earlier Aventador model, applying Y-shaped design elements throughout the body. It featured a vented engine cover and sharp aerodynamic edges along the body, giving it a more track-ready look. Beneath the surface, the Veneno packs a 6.5-liter V12 engine that generates 740 horsepower at 8,400 revolutions per minute. It features a max speed of 220 miles per hour and can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. The 3 exclusive units sold to customers went for a total of $4.5 million each. Number 3. Mercedes-Benz Maybach EXELERO. If the price is right, auto companies can be commissioned to craft a new vehicle, either for a special occasion, a specific individual, or in the case of the Maybach EXELERO, for a tire company. Fulda, a German subsidiary of Goodyear, hoped to have a custom car made to push their brand new CARAT EXELERO tires to their limit. The tire company set specifications to have the EXELERO to pull influences from vehicles like the Maybach SW38 and the Maybach 57, with the additional caveat of needing to exceed 217 miles per hour. Though Maybach is a sub-brand of Mercedes-Benz, the final draft for this specialized sports car didn't come from one of their lead designers. The EXELERO's blueprints were actually proposed by a group of students from the Transport Design School of PFORZHEIM University of Applied Sciences. With a twin-turbo V12 engine, the resulting vehicle has a 0 to 60 acceleration time of 4.4 seconds and can hit a top speed of 218 miles per hour. All these factors, along with a black, glossy carbon fiber finish, caused this single unit to sell for an estimated $8 million, though who exactly owns it after Fulda's testing finished is still a topic of contention. Number 2. Rolls-Royce SWEPTAIL. The SWEPTAIL represents custom comfort and the luxurious lifestyle that accompanies such a privilege. Reaching back to the 1920s and 30s for inspiration, Rolls-Royce captured the essence of classic coach building, or the old occupation of building bodies for automobiles to meet custom orders. When building this vehicle, a yacht and aircraft specialist commissioned the construction of the SWEPTAIL in 2013, and the British automaker went hard to work at designing the single, unique luxury car. Handcrafted in West Sussex, Sussex, England, the resulting coupe is a unique two-door body atop much of the same components as a Rolls-Royce Phantom 7. The 8-speed automatic 6.75-liter V12 engine isn't quite on par with the speed of the various sports cars of this list, but it's certainly more powerful than the average car. Given the special attention and work given to design this single automobile, though, it still earns the hefty price tag of $12.8 million. After all, as director of design at Rolls-Royce, Giles Taylor put it, the SWEPTAIL is the automotive equivalent of haute couture. Number 1. Bugatti La Voiture Noire. At the 2019 Geneva Motor Show, Bugatti unveiled a new version of the Chiron with a design inspired by the classic Type 57 SE Atlantic, one of the most iconic vehicles in the company's history. Named La Voiture Noire, which translates to the black car in French, this sports car has a carbon fiber body built by hand and designed by Bugatti's esteemed designer Etienne Salome. Operationally, this vehicle is heavily altered from the base Chiron to allow for an easier driving experience. Only one is currently being produced, with the one shown in Geneva being just a concept car. Still, the one-off special edition has already sold to a mysterious client at a price of $18.9 million, making it the most expensive new car ever sold.